Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Touchdowns and Track Limits podcast. I'm your host tonight, Jimmy. Ethan's not here. It's actually his birthday today, 20 years old. So happy birthday, Ethan. He might be on. I don't really know. Skyler to my left, and then our guest tonight, the young up-and-coming racer who's been doing it for as long as I can remember, really, Kamden Duffy out of New Hampshire. Kamden, what do you do?
Pretty much a little bit of everything. I mean, I race dirt cars in the summer, 602 crates, and then in the winter I race snowmobiles and about to graduate, so I'm doing high school sports, and it's busy.
And you are officially a pro athlete now on the snowcross deal. Amsoil is snowcross. You're moving up to the pro class for the 2026-2027 season. Moving up. What do you got to do to stay at that high level of competitiveness?
Well, moving from sport to pro light is crazy. Like, the competition is like insanely different, and I found that I really have to up my training in the summer, and it's longer races, and you're going to be riding as hard as humanly possible for 8 minutes at a time, damn near, and you just training. It's really all it is, and I got a lot of opportunities this year, so just kind of finding what's right for me and training as hard as possible.
And you've been doing this since young age, karting, dirt modifieds, mini sprints at one point, or micros, depending on where you are from the country, snowmobiles, basically anything with a steering wheel or handlebars, you've pretty much driven it or rode it. So what's one of the big things that you want to get behind the wheel of, or behind the handlebars of, I guess, technically?
I've always wanted to go down to Florida and Georgia down there and race like pro late models or ARCA cars, something like that. Like, that always seems, that's really like the dream for me, is just going down and racing the big races in an asphalt car. Like, there's not crazy big races that you can do in a crate modified, but being in a late model or like big asphalt series, that's where I want to be at, to be honest.
Skyler, you got anything? Back that up?
Yeah, no, I mean, what's your dream track to drive at on dream car would be my guess. I mean, you were talking about which one, well, dreaming of racing in the big races and all that stuff. So what is your dream? Like, what is the ultimate win for you? Which race do you ideally want to race and say, I've made it?
Oh, geez. Probably, like, if I could wish for absolutely anything, probably the Daytona 500, to be honest with you. Like, literally, NASCAR is the top asphalt series. So, I mean, it tops pretty much all the racing series, to be honest with you. So, that's one of the biggest races of the year, and that would be the dream.
Oh, dude, that would be sick. I mean, every racer dreams of the Daytona 500, but like, outside of racing on plate and like outside of the drafting tracks, Daytona, Talladega, even outside of NASCAR, would you think about ever trying something like the Indy 500 if the opportunity ever came? Fitting time to ask that, ironically enough, but
yeah, I would drive literally anything. I'd drive a Formula One car, even though my neck wouldn't be able to handle it. I would drive a Legend. If like an opportunity arose, I would drive anything.
Oh, 100%, dude. And like I say, I mean, I want to hear a little bit more about what you're doing on the snowmobile side of things too. That's one that definitely caught my attention as well. So we're talking about it a little bit off here, but like, where do you race? How does that work? Cause I'm basically a newbie to anything related to that. So you might as well introduce our audience to the snowmobile side of things.
You're a newbie to anything, Skyler.
Bastard.
Yeah, so like, I started on a regional series. They used to have one back here on the east, and it was anywhere. And I started out on hill climbs, and my parents were always riding snowmobiles. So like to a 6-year-old me, that was awesome. Going out riding the 120 around a track with some big jumps, and we just really never left. And once the regional series kind of died out and COVID hit, and that kind of killed the series, and we had to make a decision. Do we want to be done? I was winning everything on the regional series, so we were like, screw it, let's go out and try the national series. And we went out, and the second whole weekend that I ran, I won the finals, and that was huge. And we had some help come out, like mechanic wise, from the East Coast, and Josh has been with me for however 5 years now, and we've been slowly climbing the ranks. We went from the junior classes to sport light and then to sport. And I finished third in the points last year for sport and second this year. And I moved up to pro light for the last race this year in Duluth, Minnesota. And I was running third before my sled broke. And it was literally awesome. I was so tired because I had also ran sport that day, but I was absolutely gassed, but I was living the dream, to be honest with you. And you can't get much better than that. I mean, that really fueled my fire for this off season, and been training hard. I've been playing a lot of baseball, and we raced anywhere from New York to South Dakota, and living on the East, it's a little bit harder to be an Eastern snowcross rider when everything's kind of in the Midwest. But I've been so thankful to have such amazing parents and such amazing help and sponsors to help me along this journey.
100%, man. And I mean, I think it's hard for Northeasterns in America to basically compete with anything or anyone just based on geographically and everything else in the United States. But I'm gonna let Jimmy hop back in here. I've been kind of hogging the scene for a little bit.
You're good. So you mentioned the dirt side of things that you run over at Devil's Bowl. You've run Lebanon Valley, Albany, Saratoga, and you're in, what is this, your third or fourth year, I think it is, in a mod?
Yeah, I think it's the fourth year. Fifth year, maybe.
Damn, good on me for that guess.
I can't even remember.
So I remember you as little kid, 10, 11, 12 years old, running a mini sprint, and me being me working at the track, I'm like, yeah, this dude's pretty good. And then you get on Victory, and it's like, oh, that's a fucking child. Like that is a child in that car. And just, let's say, seeing you climb the ranks, going from a mini sprint, which is wing dependent, driving off the left rear, going to a big, heavy modified, lots of body roll and everything. What was that transition like, going from tiny car that weighs maybe 1,000 pounds with fluid in it to a couple thousand pounds in a mod?
Yeah, I mean, with Devil's Bowl being such a big track, I mean, the mini sprints were pretty much just wide open, and it felt like a go-kart kind of on an asphalt track, because you weren't really sliding sideways. And I kind of got bored of it, so I wanted to slide sideways, and I wanted to go faster and have more horsepower. So we tried Bubba McPhee's car back 4 or 5 years ago, and I did pretty good in the practice. I didn't hit anything. I didn't spin out. I ran some consistent good laps, and the next year we ran the rookie division, and I ended up winning the championship. Had 19 top fives that year, and just going from there and running the Vermont 200 last year and making it. That was the highlight of my year, to be honest. Unfortunately, the drive shaft kind of pulled itself apart about 100 laps in, but that was still so awesome to run with the best of the best from the Northeast. And and most of the sportsman guys from Devil's Bowl were running it, and following them and learning how they drive, just learning how to become a better driver. That's been the most fun part for sure.
And being a young driver at Devil's Bowl, growing up at the track for the last almost 10 years, we'll say, you've found a good mentor that I figured out 2 weeks ago when I was there. Bob Kilburn, the now officially eldest driver in the pits at 70 years old. He's kind of taking you under his wing, looking at the maturity side of things. He's been around the sport maybe not as long as most other people have at that age, but he's taking you under his wing, growing you as a driver and honestly a speaker as well. And what's that been like for him to take you under his wing?
Yeah, I mean, like when we first started, we didn't really have anybody, and then started working with Alex Bell for setups, and he's been super helpful setup wise. And he runs a big block at Lebanon Valley, so you can't really have him there. So I keep in touch with him. I've learned a lot about setups now, so I can kind of make my own decisions and bounce them off him. But having Bob there to also, bounce ideas off of, and, like, hey, do you think the track's going to slick up? Do you think it's got moisture in it? And he can relay that information to me. And, if I have a crappy night, he can, reassure me that it'll be all right. He actually, when I was out west racing snowmobiles, because we raced until the first weekend in April, and then like 2 weeks later we were racing dirt cars. So he was able to take the car from my house and get it ready for the season. And he's helped us out so much. I can't thank him enough. I wouldn't be where I am this year without him. So having Bob there has been great help, and especially Alex. Two fantastic guys. I can't thank them enough for sure.
And I heard the story I heard from your mother, I believe. It was either your mom or Bob's wife. Opening night, you had an incident where another car unfortunately ended up upside down, and you're pretty beat up afterwards, just kind of kicking yourself in the ass. And Bob came to you to kind of guide you on where to go. And on that side of the deal, off the track, not even involving race cars, just having him there, what's that all been like just to help him guide you?
Yeah, I mean, like, I've always been the type of guy to, I race others how they race me. And I start clean. And that's just how I try to race. I try to race as clean as possible. And I ended up just driving in a little too deep and going door to door with another car that I had a lot of respect for, and ended up running over my wheel. And I'm not sure if he flipped or not, but it ended up wrecking his front end. And I was very upset with myself after that. And I went to talk to Bob, and he was like, "It's all right. Crap happens." And then I went and talked to the driver that I got in an incident with, and we were cool. Like, we both knew that I made a mistake, and I'm going to learn from it. And I don't race people like that. Both Bob and Freddie knew that, so that's definitely been the big part, is the reassurance for sure.
Scott?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to ask, to be honest with you. I mean, but I'll keep going down. I mean, we're coming up on some very big weekends, but my question for you is, what's your racing schedule looking like? What tracks will you be racing at for the rest of this year? What events will you be running in? Any specific cars you'll be driving that you're not particularly used to? What do you got going on?
Well, my original plan was to run a full season at Devil's Bowl. My full season has kind of been interrupted with me being a senior this year, so I got my last prom that I'm going to. I didn't go last year, and everyone says I have to go now. So
no, you don't. I skipped mine for the All-Star race.
And then I got graduation 2 weeks after, so my points ordeal has kind of been screwed up there. So And if an opportunity arises to go race at Malta or Lebanon Valley, I really liked Lebanon Valley when I went, but we didn't totally have a great setup with it being the first time there. So we can go there and get a good setup. I feel like I could do really good. That's a track that it's kind of my style, is just go as hard into the corners as possible. I really want to go race Charlotte this year, but the snowcross might interrupt that. But the plan is right now to go race Charlotte and maybe hit Dirt Week, maybe try a 358. We'll see.
Fair enough, man. And for those who are don't know when Charlotte is, when is Charlotte coming?
I think it's like the last weekend in October. Luckily, like pretty much everything up here is done. So, the last
Sounds
race
vaguely correct. I am going to look this up just so we can
clarify
the shit wrong.
I think last year was on Halloween.
I was going to say it's probably maybe a week or two after the Cup Series and everything.
Because they raced the 410s there, I think the week before or weekend after. Maybe the weekend after.
I'm not sure. I say this ain't my world, so I can't say I'm too familiar with it.
And maybe I got to talk to some sponsors, but maybe go test the late model down at New Smyrna Speedway.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet, man.
It's October 29th through the 31st is the World Short Track Championship, and then the World of Outlaw finale is Wednesday, November 4th to Saturday, November 7th.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it seems right. Close enough, right?
Yeah, close enough.
The vibes are fitting.
Yeah, something like that.
But another question I'll add to you and kind of throw it your way is, what is your greatest accomplishment in any racing series that you've done? What's something you're most proud of is kind of where I'm leaning with this.
I would probably have to say, like, in my opinion, dirt cars is mainly setup and like where you put yourself during the race. So like snowcross has kind of been more like you gotta be fit, you gotta have good luck, you gotta have good setups, you have to have a big set of balls too, to be honest with you. So last year I swept Friday and Saturday at in Shakopee, Minnesota, which is like just outside of Minneapolis at a huge horse track, and that was super, super cool. And being able
kind of like racing the horse track at the Meadowlands.
Yeah, exactly. And like the chalet or whatever you'd call a horse track building there was like 4 stories high, and it was massive. The place was sold out. It was absolutely nuts. And winning by 15 seconds on Friday and by like 7 seconds on Saturday, I was dominating, and I felt that was super cool to win in front of all of those fans. And I've always kind of been, for the fans, I guess, and just launch stuff and go as bigger than everyone else. You know what I'm saying?
Man of the people.
Oh yeah, I try to be.
And it seems like most of the time you do end up doing that.
Yeah, whether I mean to or whether I do it accidentally. So.
Well, we'll kind of add to that, and we'll say, what's the wildest moment or incident you've had in racing, and what stands out in your mind as like, whoa, like what on earth did I just do?
Probably something again in snowcross, like you have to find lines and like some of the jumps can be scary, and people like only go so far, and you got to go an extra distance if you want to be faster. If you want to have any chance to win, you got to have bigger balls than the guy in front of you, and you got to just send it harder, I guess. And probably something in snowcross, I can't really remember anything, but I've wrecked car a few times in the snowmobiles, and I've been thankful enough to not have a super crazy crash in dirt cars, knock on wood. But, not being strapped in the snowmobiles and stuff can break and, like a belt, and then you have no control over what's happening. Your sled's going to go into an endo and you're just along for the ride. I mean, I haven't done anything crazy to my body. I broke my toe playing basketball out of everything. Like, I'm pretty thankful to not have, any serious things that have gone wrong. Just, some wild crashes on the snowmobile. That's probably it.
Fair enough, man. I mean, you did talk about you were still playing high school sports and stuff, so I'll add to that and say, like, what do you do outside of racing, and what do you do in school, basically?
Well, in school, I mean, I played soccer mainly for the fact that I hated cardio and I needed to get in cardio for the snowmobile season.
Fair
So
enough.
I started doing that. I've been playing soccer since I've been little, but that was my plan when I got, freshman year, and I've just been, getting better and better. And this year I was all-state for soccer, and now we're playing baseball. That?
So much for hating it and doing it for cardio.
It's not like our team wasn't very good, to be honest with you. We didn't win much games because, my team's focus is my school's focus is football. So everyone plays football instead of soccer, but Mom never let me play football or race motocross, which I'd probably be doing both if she said yes. But
hey, that makes two of us, man.
Yeah. But now we're playing baseball. The baseball team's really good. We've gone undefeated so far. We've played some really good teams. And we've won the championship the last 5 years. Out of 6 years, like 5 times out of the last 6 years. So we've got some good players, and this is my last year. So, just enjoying it.
And balancing being out west. God damn it, Skylar.
I just want to know where he has the time to do this. It's kind of going what you were asking. Like, holy God.
I don't, to be honest with you.
Balancing the schoolwork, sports, racing, snowcross, everything. How do you manage all of this? Who is your agent because they need a raise?
Probably my mom.
Your mother needs a raise.
When I leave for snowcross, I have to go homeschool, and she kind of I get the rubrics and whatever from my classes, and she kind of has to homeschool me during the winter, and I know I'm definitely a pain in the butt sometimes about it, but I'm not doing it anymore since I'm graduating, and now being a senior and almost graduating, I don't have much schoolwork anymore, so I don't really have to worry about that. Just get it all done in school. That was my main goal, is just get it all done in school so I don't have homework, because either I'm working on a race car or building something or fixing something or playing sports after school. So, yeah.
I was going to say, are you planning to go to college or anything, or you're just planning to stay racing? Or
my plan was originally go to a trade school, but, I don't really have a specific trade picked out, so I'm just going to go straight to working, and if I want to go back to school, I can go back to school. College isn't really a fit for me, to be honest with you.
Oh, 100%, man. It ain't for everybody.
Race cars.
Oh, yeah.
Jim, I'll let you fire off a few questions.
So obviously this year, not quite a full-time year chasing a points championship, but if you had to pick out one race that if everything just falls right, what's a race that you want to run and not just show up, say, well, I showed up, I ran, I tried, whatever. If you could pick a race that you're probably gonna have a damn good shot at, what would you pick it?
Well, I know Alex, the guy that helps me last year, ran Charlotte and he was third. Last year I made the 200. I don't know if I have a great shot at winning the 200, but there's that 2% chance that everyone wads up in the first corner, something miraculous happens.
That is so true.
So
That is so true.
That would be an awesome race to win, the 200. I think it's a little bit bigger than the Charlotte because they mainly race in IMCAs at Charlotte and not really Northeast Crate.
You mentioned everybody wadding it up on the first lap of the 200. I believe it was 2018, the first year back on the dirt. I remember it so vividly. I was sitting up in the tower, and all of a sudden we come back to the restart on lap 101 after the halfway fuel break, and somebody fucked up on the restart, and next thing you know, Josh's son is up on top of another car. Somebody's on their side, and it's like a 20-car pile up right at the start-finish line.
It's crazy how fast shit can hit the fan on restarts because everyone's bunched up. Like, I had that incident this past weekend. I had a really good car on a restart. They jacked up the front of the field, and I ended up wadding up and crimping my muffler. But it ran decent for the rest of the race. I went from 16th to 3rd before it started feeding back pressure back into the motor and running like crap.
And I mean, that just also goes to show not only the willpower that you've got to try and make something out of nothing at that point, but also to just kind of say, you know what? We've already wadded something up. Let's just go try to get something, and if we wad more stuff up.
Yeah. I find that I drive and ride snowmobiles a lot better when something pisses me off. Like getting wrecked for no reason, or like something happens at the start line or something like that. Like somebody tries to chirp at me, it'll just make me mad and I'll dominate or, drive through the field. Something happens that, makes that race stand out for me.
So you must have been pretty pissed off out in Minneapolis then. You were fuming from the sounds of it.
I mean, I don't remember, I think I was just mad that, I think that was the second race of the season, and I had kind of struggled in the first race. I had been wrecked twice, both days in the finals. And I just wanted to, go out there and prove that I could. It was my first year in sport that year, and I just wanted to go out there and prove that I could run with the big guys and still young 16-year-old me, I was 16 at the time. I just wanted to go out there and show hey, this little guy can, come out here and dominate if everything lines up.
One thing that always interested me was when you were running, I know it was last year and the last few years at Devil's Bowl, you would always, your parking spot was always right, you're the first trailer when you enter the pit gate. Is there any specific reason for that, or you just enjoy connecting with the fans more?
I genuinely think it's because we had the longest trailer. I think we had the longest combo.
You know what? You're not far off. I don't think
in the middle, and now we're in the middle of the pits. So, I mean, it's a lot easier to go see other drivers, I guess.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
I did like being out of the gate, though.
You got a lot of fans, too. A lot of fans, not only at the local level at Devil's Bowl, wherever you go run, but you've also got fans all across the Midwest as well, cheering on this little guy from New Hampshire.
Yeah, I mean, that's always been my goal, is to, be a showman and get fans and try to be as humble as possible. And, immediately when I move up a division or run a new track or something, gain respect from the drivers that, want to earn the respect. And if anyone else wants to, be an ass, then go ahead. I won't have respect for you. That's really how I roll. Race others the way that they race you. That's my philosophy.
And one of your biggest fans of Devil's Bowl, and I forgot about her, the Hat Lady. Have you gotten a hat?
She said she was making another one. I have 3 of them.
I have one somewhere. I don't know where it is, and I don't remember who it was of.
I have a hat with wheels on the side, like right here.
Oh, no shit.
That was pretty sweet.
That's cool. For anybody listening that doesn't know who the hat lady is,
AKA me.
yeah. The hat lady sits right up, very top row of the grandstands, right in front of the tower. Sweet old lady. She knits hats for people. Drivers, fans, and sweetest lady. I haven't been to Devil's Bowl in a while. I showed up twice last year. I think once the year before. I haven't been there full time since 2022. She still remember who I am. She's sweetest lady. Super nice. And there needs to be more fans like that, but she always sticks out to me. And all the other tracks I've been to, whether it's Oxford, Lebanon Valley, Thunder Road, there's nobody like that. She always sticks out as probably the biggest fan. She likes everybody, which is awesome.
She's awesome.
Sounds like quite a local legend.
For sure.
Oh my. Well, where do we go from here? Do we want to start talking about some NASCAR and IndyCar and all that fun jazz? We got a pretty big weekend coming up. I don't know how much Kamden's into all that, but I say we do it.
I watch as much as I can, to be honest. Like, I watch a lot of Supercross. Now that Supercross is over, I can watch NASCAR.
Nice.
What did you think of the Supercross championship out of the way? I'm not a big Supercross guy, but I heard lots about it. So,
dude, I love Supercross. Like, racing snowcross, everyone that has anything to do with snowcross is a Supercross fan. So, whenever there's a race on, it doesn't matter if we're racing, it's going to be playing somewhere inside, like a trailer, or somebody will be walking around with it on their phone. But
that's all right.
The build up to the championship was super cool. Like, you know, Kenny, he's been injured, you know, a lot, and he's had some tough years. But that was awesome. I love that race.
He pulled through and he got it done, man. But
all right, here's one for you. Good question for you to end off the you section of this. Any car and track combination, money aside, you've got fuck you money. You can do whatever you want. You could do a Formula One car Devil's Bowl for all I care. Money aside, what are you doing? Anything in the world. No licenses, nothing.
Jeez, you have to make this one hard. I don't know. Probably something with a lot of horsepower. Something cool. Probably like crap. Probably like, honestly, I kind of want to try like a rally car, like a Pro 4 truck or something like that.
Okay.
But, like, I kind of want to be in Florida because it's nice and warm down there and nice weather.
Okay, I respect that.
So, like, let's say like a rally car around like the Daytona infield track or something like that.
Nice.
That'd be valid.
Just jump on iRacing. You got that.
That's true.
Get your practice reps in.
Yeah. On the 2009 Daytona Rally course.
Oh yeah.
But I got one more for you.
And are you running the Crate Nationals this weekend?
I don't think I'm. Well, we have the limited race, and we can't race up, which kind of sucks.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah.
I do like that you can race up in the 200.
Yes, that is always.
Because I remember you almost made it your first year in a mod.
Yeah, I was racing door to door with Kenny Tremont in a heat race.
Yeah.
Like I had Tim LeDuc, Justin Stone were the front row, and I had qualified the best out of my group as a rookie, which was absolutely bonkers to me. And I was in the heat race starting door to door with Kenny Tremont, which is literally like a legend in the dirt modified world. Like,
he is God.
You don't
he
think
is
so?
folklore, pretty much.
Oh yeah. And I held my own for a while, running the top, and then one restart, I was jammed down, kind of got hung out to dry in the middle, and eventually got past. But that was also my first year, and Kenny is. How long has Kenny been racing for? Before he retired?
Oh fuck!
Let's just say a long
3 years. He's been around for a long, long time.
Yeah,
I know it's 40. I want to say it's between 40 and 45 because I have a T-shirt from his 40th year, and SNS was still with him then.
Yeah,
because the last 2 or 3 years SNS ditched him.
Yeah. I mean, on the restart, I'm literally just up against the wall, and I look over and I can reach out and touch Kenny's car, and I'm like petrified because I don't want to hit Kenny Tremont.
You don't want to hit Jesus.
I'd rather hit the wall. So I'm like trying to go as straight as possible, and he knows exactly how much room I need, and that was absolutely crazy. He literally can pinpoint that car wherever he wants to go.
And he probably the biggest name, I guess you could say you've raced against, kind of like that. Holy shit, I'm racing this person right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's kind of what my question was going to lead into, was like, who's the toughest competitor you've ever had to race against? And
Kenny.
like Jimmy's. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like in the 200, the guys out front were long gone. But I mean, I never really had to race them because they were lapping me. But
most of them were guys from out western New York too.
Well, there was that one guy from somewhere in Canada. I don't know exactly.
Oh!
The guy
who like got thrown out or whatever, banned from like everything.
Like Renault or something like that. Some French name, but
it's gonna probably somewhere in Quebec.
I can see the car, but I can't picture the name.
Like 61, maybe.
I want to say it was 22.
It was like him. I think it was Calabrese and Matt Janzik. Like they were long gone, and I'm like sitting in the back, maybe like 12th, racing with Tanner Siemens, who's another New Hampshire guy that races at Devil's Bowl. He races in sports.
And he's pretty good too.
He is,
and he's young as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, we're just ripping the top as cars are blowing our doors off because they're, insane, and we're just holding our own.
I mean, like you've got Matt Sabodka or whatever the fuck his name is, who's basically owned the 200. He's won it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think twice he's won it. And then you got Brian Calabrese, who's one of the best crate guys around this area, even though he's from I think he's from Johnstown or Gloversville, New York. And he's a money hunter, which I respect the shit out of.
Oh, for sure.
He showed up to the Matt Bilodeau race to try and win the money, and he lost to AJ Munger, the local guy, which was
AJ put up a good crate. I give credit to him.
He's one of the best crate guys around. You're running with him.
Yeah.
In the 200 or getting lapped by him, whatever one you want to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, at one point we were side by side.
Just don't look at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
You were running side by side with Brian Calabrese.
Exactly.
Don't need to know.
All you need to know. Just like me and Ethan beat Zane Smith in a go-kart race at Trackhouse Motorplex. Just don't ask for details.
Yeah.
His wife might have been in the race as well, and he was hanging back with her, but I don't know anything. It just shows on the results that we beat Zane Smith.
Oh,
exactly. Give Jimmy the front row 38.
Goddamn right.
Might be able to win at Talladega.
Oh, damn right. I'll kill somebody there.
Carson Hocevar just wrecked the whole field.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, my. Well,
pretty much.
Speaking of wrecking the field, there was a race that happened at Dover over the weekend.
Oh, my God.
an all-star race. Camden, how did you feel about the all-star race being at Dover?
Wasn't it like insanely long?
Oh, it
It was
was.
so
It
fun.
ended up being like the whole thing like put together was like 5-6 hours long. It felt like it went from like
Stupid.
1 all the way to like 5:30 or 6.
I mean, in my opinion, I think all-star races should be at super speedways. But I mean, Dover is a legendary track. It's been around forever. So, like those legendary tracks, I mean, sure, go for it.
They had it at Wilkesboro a couple years.
Yeah,
I
I
went to
don't know
the first
about
one there, and it was awesome. It was great.
what was the race at the Coliseum?
The Clash.
Yeah, that was a really tight race.
Yeah, if it were up to me, I'd put the all-star race at like a North Wilkesboro to Rockingham every day of the week.
Yeah, like
That's
some
where I
sort of
stick it.
regional legendary track for sure.
Yes. Keep it local. Keep the expenses down for the teams.
Yeah.
Even
Which-
Richmond, I think, would be really good.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
about it.
it's a perfect like, place to like experiment and just like throw different aero packages on, and that's kind of what the all-star race has become the last like 15 years.
Yeah. I wish they would just go back to Charlotte with it.
Yeah. Well, there was that COVID screwed it all up because then they went to Bristol out of nowhere and had the underglow and all that crap.
That was so stupid.
Hey, they tried something different. I rate it. But
They did. They did. I'll give them that.
yeah, no, it was a bit of a shit show right from the get-go. I ain't gonna lie, especially when Ryan Preece basically set the field up in flames on lap 2. Oh,
Yeah.
Ryan, poor guy.
He gets turned
I'll
on
say-
speedways a lot.
I would say the O'Reilly race, I didn't watch a single lap of it. I was at the casino.
Oh yeah, Jimmy had his 21st birthday over the weekend, guys.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good. It was good. I did not win at the casino. I did not walk away a millionaire.
I'm surprised you even remember it enough to know that you didn't win.
Oh, no, I remember. I remember the whole thing. I had
That's
one
always
spin on a slower. I won $89. So
Hey, there you go.
I think a $1 bet. So that was cool. Had a good time at the casino.
What casino did you go to?
Foxwoods down in Connecticut.
Oh,
was fun.
Foxwoods.
Foxwoods, good time.
Good old former NHMS sponsor.
The one thing I was really expecting was to get carded. Did not get carded once. I'm like, fuck. But then I go to buy a drink the next day, like ID. Like, yep, here you go. No problem. And then they're sitting there. I'm like, hey, it's a fucking real ID, people.
They never seen anybody out of the state of Vermont before.
Dude, like, fuck.
They thought Vermont was a part of Canada.
I was in Vermont. I was in Vermont when I bought. Like, what the fuck?
I thought you were still in Connecticut.
No, we just did a day trip.
Aye, man. I respect it. But, yeah, no, there was another incident where Riley Herbst and Alex Bowman got together to cause another, 10-car pileup. Dover was a king of putting up 10-car pileups over the weekend.
Dude, that was a mess.
It was a mess.
Camden, was the All-Star race just shop background noise?
Pretty much that and crunching panels.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, I know a lot of people who just didn't even bother watching this All-Star race because it was an All-Star race in the day and it was at Dover.
Yeah.
Honestly, all in all, I think the racing
The racing was great.
Yeah, the racing was great for a Cup Series race at Dover, but should it be an All-Star race?
No.
No. Dover's just not
Charlotte.
an All-Star. The Charlotte.
Because it is literally in the backyards of all the teams for the most part.
I'll probably try to make a street race at like Tampa Bay and put another race in Florida.
No.
Get the Jacksonville street race going for Lil Dill.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
I don't like the street races. at
Thank
all.
you. I'm not the only one.
I mean, just put SVG out there by himself. It's literally a given.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's literally what Naval Base Coronado is going to be like. It's just SVG lapping the field
Every weekend at the street races and the road courses.
I think my favorite SVG moment was like even at Watkins Glen a couple weekends ago, where he's just like top of the board by like half a second in practice, and then they're interviewing him, and he's like, "Yeah, car drives like shit."
It's like, bro, simmer down. Like, my God.
He's like, "Yeah, car's terrible. I just hate this thing." But yeah, no, Bubba Wallace didn't end up taking the first segment, we're gonna call it. I think my favorite part about the whole segment thing is that they like tried to like change around where everybody started, and then like the first like
It's like Milk Bowl style.
Yeah, it was like the first 8 cars couldn't start because they were all wrecked.
Yeah. But they did it Milk Bowl style and just inverted the field, which I like. And then your average finishing position for the first 2 stages set for the third, which is literally Milk Bowl style. So they just ran the Cup Series Milk Bowl.
Road is home.
Yep.
All roads lead home, boys. Yeah, there was one moment in the beginning of the segment too where it was basically SVG, AJ Allmendinger, and Noah Gragson battling for the lead.
Top tier.
Yeah, we need more of that in life. We need more Noah Gragson battling for wins. But
Kevin, who is your favorite driver?
Probably gonna get hate for it.
it's Logano or something like that, isn't it?
Oh no, not that bad. Not that bad. I like all right. I kind of grew up around NASCAR. My dad raced mini stocks, and my mom worked for Busch Series teams. So mom's been around NASCAR for forever, and eventually we stopped watching it because
Didn't have a lot of time.
Well, that and like they started to do the segments and kind of got rid of now cookie cutter drivers, and you can't express your feelings in interviews anymore. So
Oh yeah, I was literally talking to a guy behind a counter at a convenience store yesterday, and he was literally just there like, "Yeah, can you break down the whole stages thing for me? I still don't understand it."
yeah, I'm just used to the old stuff, and
I'm gonna whoop his ass. Thanks, Tony. Thank you.
all the Tony Stewart interviews, when he wanted to go backwards, set the field, half of them going forwards, half of them going backwards.
Exactly. We need the shit like
that is top tier NASCAR.
we
Happy
need
birthday to my favorite driver of all time,
and
Tony
2010's Kyle Busch back.
So that's my style of NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
I always liked Dale Jr., the man of the people.
Reasonable.
now
Josh's best friend.
I like what I'm seeing from Carson Hocevar. He doesn't settle for shit. If you are going to be an ass, he's going to send you, and he's going to tell you how it is after. That's what I like. He just doesn't settle for anything. He's a funny guy. He streams at home and does stuff to incorporate the fans. That's just what I like.
The fact that guy ended up at the Met Gala is the funniest thing ever to me.
Of all people.
The next thing you know, he's just there on Twitch or the next day streaming chess.com and iRaced.
Yeah.
Like, how was it meeting Sabrina? Oh yeah, it was all right, man. We want to play some chess.
Yeah.
What a guy.
When I saw a video of him in his full race suit playing iRacing in the top of his hall.
Yes.
That's funny stuff right there.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, Carson has personality for days.
Oh, fuck yeah, he does. See, another person I like is Noah Gragson because I liked him before this happened as well. Let me preface that. Wilkesboro 2023. We're watching the Dierks Bentley concert down like off of turn 3 or whatever. And we had seen Noah and we're like, hey, Noah, what's up? And he's like, oh, what's up, guys? Yada, yada, yada. And we watched him jump the fence into the Dierks Bentley concert and started drinking with the fans. I'm like, oh, that's fucking sick. Next day, mind you, it's like 80 degrees out. He's got a hoodie on, shorts, a beanie, and he is like, yeah, it was a good night. I'm like, he is fucked up, and he has to race today.
Wasn't he in the infield at one of the super speedways driving like shopping carts?
I believe it.
With Marshawn Lynch and
yes, that was Talladega this year.
Yeah, that was Talladega.
Yeah. That's good stuff. And you can like go in the infield and just have a time with the fans.
Exactly.
That's the good stuff I like to see.
When we're at Loudon, if we're going into the X lot on a Saturday night, if there's any driver you're going to see, it's Noah Gragson.
That's Noah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him and actually got to talk to him at Pocono in 24. We had these special fan zone passes or whatever. Basically like fan zone plus. You got to actually go into the infield. Like you're standing basically right at Victory Lane or whatever. And the garages are right there. And me being the autistic one here, I'm like, oh, fuck, I'll go stand here and maybe get a photo with a couple drivers. If a driver's walking by, hey, can I get a photo with you? They're like, yeah, sure, no problem. And Ethan had gotten a photo with Noah probably 50 feet down from me. And he's walking by me. I'm like, Noah, can I get a photo with you? He's like, dude, they're calling me. I'm late. I got to go drive a car or something. I'm like, I'll do it for you. He's like, shit, take my suit, dude. Go. I'm like, this guy's awesome. This guy's good shit.
Oh, dude.
Like, he's one of those guys he's a good dude.
I'll never forget when I met Noah. And it would have been Loudon 24 when we got into the garage for the first time. And everybody's heading out for practice at the time. We're all walking out. I'm walking by the Stuart Haas haulers because that was in 24 when he was racing for SHR. And I looked to my right, and I just see a big red suit walking towards me. And keep in mind, I had a Noah Gragson shirt on at the time. I had his Wendy's fire suit shirt on. And I'm like, no shit, that's Noah G. Literally, I'm like, what's up, Noah? He's like, big dog. What we saying? That's a complete dap. Gets a photo with me and my buddy Ethan. Daps me up again. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go fuck shit up here in practice, man. You just watch this shit.
And he fucked a lot of shit up.
Yeah.
His own.
Kyle Busch up that day.
Yeah.
Oh my. But what else happened at Dover? Ty Gibbs forgot how to drive anything that's higher than 670 horsepower and just lost it.
Yeah. Corey Day won again.
Nice. Jeez, we still haven't even made it to segment 2 there, bud. Simmer down.
Corey Day won.
Corey Day did win. But Tyler Reddick took segment 2 because that's what Tyler Reddick does in the year 2026. Yeah, in the actual All-Star race itself, not a whole lot happened. Connor Zilic had a top 5 car the entire race.
That was good. I like that.
Connor seems like another one of those great guys.
I met Connor last year.
Where'd
I
you
met
meet
Connor last year.
Oh, Indy. That's right.
Indy, yeah. And Ethan was like, whatever. I don't really want to meet him. Whatever. Yada yada yada. I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna try and meet him because he's having a kick-ass year so far. Got a photo with him. Got a photo with him. Got a photo with Justin Allgaier. That was cool. That was pretty cool. And he won that day too.
What race didn't Connor Zilic win last year?
The championship.
I knew you were gonna say that. Bit harsh.
True though.
Yeah. No. Honestly, it was anything trying to get anywhere near close to a Toyota that had clean air last Sunday, that was just a death sentence. Hamlin and Briscoe controlled the field, and Briscoe had the short run car. Hamlin had the long run car. Tyler Reddick was somewhere in the middle.
Hamlin's always got the long run car, though.
100%. The Lagooner spun in the main race, and Briscoe retook the lead once again on the restart. Hamlin passed him with 30 to go, drove away with the win. What do we think of Denny Hamlin, Cam?
I think he's due
Won
for
$1 million.
He did. So, what would you say, man?
I think he's due for a championship.
I think he is too. I think last year was one of the most BS things that you could ever have happen to someone.
He's due for a championship, but I don't want to see it happen. I'm a Denny hater since day one.
I think that's a bad take.
I think no matter what you think about Hamlin, you just gotta respect him, at least in his racing shape or form.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised he didn't go out last year.
If he would have won, I think he would have went out.
He even said that if he had won that title, he was going to beg Joe Gibbs to release him from his contract. Just to say, I'm done.
Go out a winner.
Exactly. Nico Rosberg.
Yeah, all in all, I think if more people honestly listen to Hamlin's podcast, I think they'd enjoy him more and just respect the villain role that he plays at the end of the day.
See, like, for me, Hamlin as a person, don't mind him. He's there. Cool. Hamlin as a driver, fucking hate him. Cannot stand him as a driver. Like, I have a Denny Hamlin signed hat somewhere that I got.
From Loudon, probably? No, the progressive cars look tough, though. I gotta say, I do love the progressive cars.
When the first time he rocked up in a progressive car, I have progressive for insurance. I almost switched insurance. I did start looking around at different insurance companies. I'm like, nope, I ain't fucking doing this. Hell no.
And next thing you know, he's popping up on your commercials like every 2 seconds.
Dude, it's been happening this week.
Just wait till Prime kicks in. It'll probably be like every second commercial.
Oh, God.
At least it won't be full screen.
Thank fucking God.
Dude, I cannot wait for NASCAR to be back on Prime.
Fuck sucks.
Yeah. Well, let's go through the results real quick. Hamlin, he got himself a win in the All-Star race. He was followed up by Chase Briscoe. Eric Jones, not a bad run for Eric Jones in the 43. Austin Dillon somehow finished fourth. RCR actually on a real upturn. I got to give him some credit. As we mentioned, the aforementioned Connor Zilich put it home P5. Austin Cindric P6, followed by William Byron, Michael McDowell, Alex Bowman, Brad Keselowski, and honorary favorite driver of the pod, Noah Gragson, finished P11.
It's not honorary. It just is.
It just is. I mean, we had Cole Butcher on this podcast. We gotta give Cole some love.
Sorry. Favorite Cup Series guy. There we go.
You big into the O'Reilly series and trucks at all, Kamden?
I think I watch trucks more than O'Reilly's.
Good answer.
That's valid.
Like, mainly for the fact that a lot of times they'll pull up like different guys that are like from different series. Like, I remember when they raced dirt at Bristol all those years ago, they pulled up like Donnie Shaw.
Yes. Jonathan Davenport.
Awesome. Yes, like that is awesome. Like when they put Travis Pastrana in a truck, that's super cool. Like, just those guys. I think it's more entertaining.
I agree.
Yeah, well, I mean, with O'Reilly too, it only seems to be like the North Carolina local guys who get anything close to a chance, like a Lee Pulliam or someone like that. I mean, nothing against Lee Pulliam. I'm sure he's a decent guy, but
yeah,
it's really only the Cars Tour that gets a shot in O'Reilly if they do get lucky enough to have enough funding put together for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what all went down in the O'Reilly Series race? Brent Cruz caused a pile up on lap 12.
Next.
Next. Local legend of the
Listen,
pod, Brent
I still
Cruz.
got a great photo of Brent Cruz Loudon last year.
So do I, man.
Much better.
I don't know about that. Mine's in front of his car, or his truck, I should say.
Mine's with the race car porno shirt.
That is true. We were repping the BFP Pornhub shirt. Brandon Jones took stage 1 for some reason. Chastain took stage 2 because why not? I mean, he had a fast enough car. The Rajah Caruth and Jesse Love incident. That caused some talking points. Poor Rajah. I feel bad for the guy sometimes. I don't know. I think he was rushed.
Yes and no.
I can agree with that to an extent, but like I wouldn't.
He's proven that he belongs.
He's proven that he belongs, but at the same time, I wouldn't be putting him in a junior motorsports O'Reilly car for basically like half the campaign.
Yeah, well, that's just money. That's what that comes down to is money.
HendrickCars.com. And then Sammy Smith got into Rajah literally right after that.
Sammy Meyer doing his best.
But yeah, Taylor Gray and Ross Chastain caused another wreck. Then there were 2 Garrett Smithley spins and tire explosions. And Corey Day, 4 laps ago, made the late move on Justin Allgaier to take home the win. I want to get Camden's take on this as a local dirt guy. What do you think of Corey Day and his potential in the sport?
I just think like speed time. That's really anyone needs. Like, was he in a? He was in the 7 car, right?
17.
17. Close.
You're just 1 digit off.
Yeah, I mean, like, just speed time, and eventually you're gonna get to the top level, and kind of like, like Austin Cindric. Once you move up, you're gonna equal those guys that you move up to. That's what I found that I do. That's what I find that a lot of drivers do. Like when you're kind of held down by another series or like another class, once you move up, you're going to equal, whoever. I mean,
you're forced to raise the standard.
Exactly. Like, I think he'll do fine if he moves up to the Cup Series.
There has been a rumor of him going to the 48 already, which that would be rushed in my opinion. I think like next year, like if they were to do it and like going like after 2027, like fair enough. But like going in this year, like he's just I get he just won at Dover, but his only win before that was Talladega, and we spent all of March talking about how he couldn't stop wrecking himself and everybody else. Like I can see why Hendrick likes him. He's basically Kyle Larson Jr. in my opinion.
He's not Asian though.
That is true.
I mean, you find that a lot of the dirt guys do good in asphalt NASCAR.
Bell, Stenhouse, Day, Larson.
Exactly.
Especially in the O'Reilly series where the car's more out of control.
Yeah, you focus on, finding the edge of spinning out. Being a dirt guy where you're sideways all the time, you know what it's like to start to feel that car come around.
And I also think that's part of the reason why you'll see a lot of truck or cup guys go racing trucks instead of doing the O'Reilly series now, because the truck drives so much more like the cup car than the O'Reilly series does these days.
Yeah.
But speaking of trucks,
fucking Kyle Busch won.
Yeah, the 1 week none of us decided to pick Kyle Busch.
I almost picked him.
Yeah, no. Honestly, he's turning momentum around. We probably should have at least gave one of us should have at least gave him a nod. I can't remember who we took. I think Ethan had Honeycutt.
I had Riggs.
I had Bell. And I want to say Josh had Hocevar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Kamden, you'll get to do your picks for the greatest weekend in motorsports as well. So you get first pick from all of us. So I'm sure you'll have fun with that. But Jimmy, what's the name of your favorite Truck Series driver who wrecked in the first stage?
Wait, hold on. I just gotta go. Oh yeah, the stripper in the '69.
Yeah, I may or may not have intentionally done that.
I know you intentionally did that.
Kyle
Our
Busch,
pal Cole Butcher got wrecked. 33rd on the day. God damn.
yeah, that's like the 5th week in a row Cole Butcher's been wrecked, and I'm beyond pissed.
Which really does suck because he is friend of the show.
I remember coming home from probably the gym that Friday night before Texas, or the Friday night of Texas, I should say. And I turned the TV on, and I'm like, holy shit, Cole Butcher is currently outrunning Kyle Busch and Carson Hocevar. Like, we good boys, we eating good. And next thing you know, he's getting spun out with Jake Garcia. I'm like, great. Like, that's just wonderful.
And I would be absolutely gutted if I didn't bring it up. We had an all-time meme at the very beginning of the race. Natalie Decker.
Oh my god,
He's been getting shit on by every fucking podcast that I listen to. And my god, we're gonna add another one to it, even though I don't listen to our own podcast.
How much did BFP shit on her?
A little bit.
Just a smidge.
Just a smidge. But yeah, she jumped the initial start, got black flagged by NASCAR, and she just went on a fucking tyrant. Just, I need to stick to the O'Reilly series. I need this, that, and just fucking pissing and moaning. There's a fucking button for a reason. You don't need to finger fuck the button. You can say all this shit in your head, or just scream it at the top of your lungs in the car. Nobody's going to hear you anyways. They might just hear a mouse squeaking.
It's like Charles Leclerc's famous France radio from a few years
back. Stick to
back.
shaking your ass on the internet with your kid 20 feet in the background. Like, my God. Holy shit.
Kamden's like, I better get off this podcast before I lose all my sponsors because of these two
Moving
idiots.
on. Kyle Busch won. Let's go to picks now. Before I get this fucking show canceled.
What else do we have on here? Yeah, obviously Kyle Busch won. Luke Baldwin spun.
Dude, we're not talking about it. Okay.
We're not talking about. Well, you know who else went around?
No, actually, I don't because I didn't watch the trucks.
Josh's favorite driver, Minnie Tyrell.
My teammate Kyle. Holy shit. Clint Boyer.
Yeah, Clint Boyer ran a truck race. Where did he even finish? I honestly don't even remember this.
29th.
Hey, it's Minnie Tyrell beat him. Clint Boyer was out. He must have had a mechanical failure or something. Maybe same with Hocevar or I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, what else do we have for headlines for NASCAR currently? That kind of plays into the
how can we
entry
forget?
list.
Catherine Legg's running the double.
Yes, Catherine Legg is running the double.
Anyways, moving on.
Oh, here, I kind of want to get Candid's take on the double. Or being a racer himself, I want to see what he thinks of running two high-mild races in 2 different cities on the same day.
Bad idea. Because, like, you got 2 big races, people are gonna have to watch one or the other. You're not gonna get the viewership for either.
I mean, I think it's different if you have the Coke 6 and the Indy 500, especially if there's no weather delays, like for Larson's situation. Like,
Yeah.
They basically marketed the whole 24 Indy 500 off of Kyle Larson. Like, it basically wasn't anybody else. It's just like, we got Kyle Larson on the track, right? Like, watch him.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't blame him at all for staying at Indy 2 years ago. I really don't. Especially with the format NASCAR had at the time, I would have stayed in Indy. It's like, God, I already had like 2 or 3 wins or whatever. Why the hell not stay in Indy and race the arguably the greatest race in the world? And what are you gonna do? You're gonna miss what? Half of the Coca-Cola 600? Like, you race the Coke 600 every year. How many times do you get to race the Indianapolis 500, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of the way I see it. But I mean, I do like when drivers run the double. It does make it entertaining to watch. I mean, I think Hocevar running the double one of these years would be absolutely amazing to watch myself.
Yeah, didn't he run? He ran a late model in the past week or two.
Oh God, he's always running something somewhere. If he wasn't running a late model, he was probably at the Freedom Factory or on Twitch.
Running a dirt car.
Exactly. Carson Hocevar is always up to something.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
here, I'll ask you boys this. Since it is Indy and Coke 6 weekend and the Canadian Grand Prix for some reason. But
what the fuck's going on with that? Why isn't Monaco this weekend?
it's so stupid. I will give F1 some credit because they scheduled it in between Indy and the Coke 6. I will give them some credit for that. But still, I absolutely hate it with a passion.
As long as I can remember, it's always been Monaco in the morning, Indy 500, Coke 600. Simple as that. Park your fat ass on the goddamn couch, and you're there for the day.
I had the opportunity to go to the Canadian Grand Prix. I literally turned it down just because it was on the same day as the Indy 500. I said, there's no way I'm doing that. Coke 6 as well, for that matter, but no F1 race should be going toe-to-toe with the Indianapolis 500. I mean, I get where the F1 was coming from because you went from Miami, then Monaco, then to Canada. But just put Canada the weekend before Indy, and then go to Monaco the weekend after. Like,
yeah, but you got to factor in weather.
Dude, it's 30 degrees, or you guys don't understand Celsius. It's like 95 Fahrenheit up here right now.
It's been hot as shit this week.
Exactly. Like, that's the way I see it at the end of the day. You can always put the Canadian Grand Prix the weekend after this one, but I don't think it's right at all to put an F1 race contradicting with the Indianapolis 500. But yeah, before we get into picks for NASCAR, Bussin' with the Boys now has a NASCAR related show.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, that's kind of what I said.
Did they get a hold of the Natalie Decker news or something?
Probably.
Is that why?
I only seen the announcement this morning. I was like, why are Bussin' with the Boys having a NASCAR related show?
All right.
They recorded some commercials at Nashville or something like that.
But, that makes sense.
So in terms of the entry list for the 2026 Coca-Cola 600, thank God NASCAR is back on Prime. Open entries are Timmy Hill, Corey Heim, and Catherine Legg. Catherine Legg is automatically qualified into the Coca-Cola 600. She will be running the first female to ever do so. 39 entries on the list. Hey, all she's got to do is complete all the laps, and she did better than Larson.
I fucking hope she does. This would be a great headline.
It would be hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. In terms of the O'Reilly Series entry list, we have Cole Custer in the 0, Connor Zilich in the 1, Chastain in the 9.
Brent Cruz in the 19.
When isn't Brent Cruz in the 19 now, sir? Andrew Patterson. He seems like a decent guy. Shout out to him. He's in the 32. Carson Kvapil is in the 1. Leland Honeyman in the 92.
Carson Kvapil's in the 91, you dumbass.
That's what I said.
You said the 1.
I said 91.
Oh, whatever. Close enough.
They're both 1. Truck entry list is looking pretty interesting this week.
Ricky Stenhouse in the 4, Williams Sawalich in the 5, Kyle Busch in the 7.
Brandon Jones in the 1.
Oh yeah, him.
SVG in the Spire 71.
Yeah. Zilch in the 77.
Did you see Connor Zilich's tweet today? He's like, I'm
Oh,
doing
he's
1,100 miles without going to Indy. Because he's running all 3 races. He's like, thanks, Spire. I love doing all 3 races and not having to travel to Indy.
You know, I respect the fuck out of it. I respect it.
Oh, my. Well, it's one of the biggest weekends in racing. Another crown jewel event. Kamden, will you be getting to watch it all this weekend, or will you be racing?
I'm probably gonna watch. Well, pretty much whatever I can. Like, we'll be racing both days this weekend, so
Oh, you run both?
yeah. He races Saturday and then the features on Sunday.
What time's the feature?
Later in the day, so pretty much watch whatever I can in the morning.
Yeah, fair enough. No, I mean, what was I gonna say? Can we watch it anywhere? Where's the race going to be broadcasted on?
It won't be.
That's the unfortunate part.
No flow or nothing, bro. Damn.
No.
They only do flow for like when the short track super series is there.
Yeah, the only reason they do that is because Short Track Super Series has a contract with Flow.
I do remember last year when they were there, I did win, so I could watch.
That is true. That is true. You did win.
That was the badass part.
Flow Racing, please sponsor us and give us a discount code. Okay. Well, Kamden, you have first pick for the weekend. We'll get into the IndyCar series and the not O'Reilly series, F1 a bit later, but NASCAR trunks. Who do you got?
Well, there's a difference between who I think's gonna win and who I want to win.
Well, who do you think is gonna win? That's kind of what we're asking here.
I do think Tyler Reddick is due.
This is for trucks.
Oh, for the trucks. I'm gonna go with Yelich.
Okay.
Okay. I
All right.
respect that.
I mean,
Then I'm behind you, I'm pretty sure, Skyler, now.
Yes, you are, Jimmy. Sorry, Kamden. What were you saying, man?
He's gonna have the experience all weekend, running every car out literally possible for the Coke 600.
That is true.
Well, I
That
mean,
is very
truck will
respectable.
be first, but they'll have the qualifying and stuff.
The main thing is Corey Heim can't enter the race, and
That's what I was gonna say. Corey Heim's not in the race.
Just who decided to arrive at the right time for picks,
Hey!
wearing a number
Cheers,
7
Ethan.
shirt.
Hello. I'm on my cell phone because my computer decided not to work. Hold on. How do I? I've never used a phone. All right. How do I make you guys bigger? Like that.
I don't know. How do you?
I zoom in on you manually. All right. So what are we doing, fellas? Fucking. I
You
picked
literally joined right in the start of picks.
Dude, I picked Denny Hamlin, almost got the winner, and Justin Allgaier, and I picked the second highest of all of us in the trucks. It was a good week for me.
Yeah, you are. I should update you guys on the points. So I sit in the lead with 59 points. Ethan sits in second with 57. Jimmy's sitting on 55. And then you have Josh,
No.
who's on 33.
Oh.
I think we need to start ordering we need to order the mini Tyrell t-shirt in a Josh Baddock size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kamden, so if our last place punishment for our picks this year between the host is the loser has to buy a mini Tyrell shirt and wear it for an entire episode.
Well, I think no, because what it was with Josh was if he loses, he has to wear the mini Tyrell shirt at the season finale for Pro 4.
Well, I mean, it might honestly be mathematically over about the rate it's going, unless Josh.
Oh, it will be.
Unless Josh has like the comeback of dreams. I don't know what you think of Mini Tyrell Kamden, but let's just say he's not the most supported on this show.
I can kind of see that.
But all right, Jim, you're up
Yeah,
next, man.
It's seeming hard to bet against him now. Give me Rowdy.
I knew he was
Who's
going to
not so rowdy now. But he did get win number 69 in the trucks, so nice.
Nice.
Jimmy, do you know we are exactly 369 days apart in age?
Hell yeah.
Fun fact.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You know who I know who to pick for trucks.
Well, Connor Zilic and Kyle Busch are off the board, so take who you want. I have a feeling he's going to go for somebody who drives the number 11. I love how his screen blacked out as soon as he wants.
Well, because I'm trying to look at the entry list on my phone.
We are a high-tech podcast, if you couldn't tell.
With the technology and the performance that we are getting this out to you is truly once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
And in the bad way.
Yes. You will cherish this for the rest of your life.
All right, people. I'm going to take Shane Van Gisbergen.
Oh.
Okay.
It was either SVG or Travis Pastrana. I just like the 71 more.
Well, if it's up to me,
you're gonna take Luke Baldwin.
Wait, did Josh pick?
No. Josh did not pick. Yeah, for the record, for those who don't know, I mean,
you need to be present to get your pick.
Exactly. If you don't show up, you don't get your pick. You get it in the group chat after the show.
This is why Josh has sucked, because he gets the bottom of the barrel.
He just shows up and screams swear words that need to be bleeped out every time he says them, and then
it's
leaves.
Because Josh drives a race car that likes to brake, so he's busy all the time.
Specifically at Monadnock.
No, hey, the first week with my sticker on the car, he finished.
He stayed on the banking.
That's only a Thompson deal.
True. Well, I guess I'll take Caden Honeycutt.
All right.
I like where the 11 team is rolling now that Honeycutt has a win. So I'll take that any day of the week. Okay.
O'Reilly. You're up, Camden.
O'Reilly.
What were some of the entries again that you listed off earlier?
Let me pull it up. Some notable ones are Custer in the 0, Zilic in the 1, Chastain in the 9, Wapples in the 91, Honeyman in the 92, who's open. Oh, there you go. You can pick David Starr in the 53.
I met David Starr.
What a legend of a man.
He's just a nice old man.
I think kind of an underrated pick here, in my opinion. I'm going to go with Custer.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. You're going different here.
I think so. Like, his dad is from like the Northeast. Am I correct?
Is he?
And there was also a Custer that raced snowmobiles at one point.
I'm looking this up now.
I was gonna say I wouldn't know off the top of my head.
Maybe he's not from this area, but there was a Custer that raced WSA snowcross. So I'm kind of biased.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's valid, man. I respect it. I mean, what team is he racing for? Oh, SS Green.
You are far off. He's from Ohio.
Well, I mean, that's
close to North Carolina.
Yeah.
So close enough.
Ohio is
hold on. No, that is the wrong goddamn person. Hold on a second.
Just like how Josh tried to convince me that Gio Ruggiero was Reggie Ruggiero's son. He, in fact, is not.
Josh doesn't know Gio like he thinks he does. Even though he is friends with him on Facebook and could just send him a message.
I'm friends with a lot of people on Facebook that I'm not actually friends with.
I've had Gio Ruggiero pop up on my Facebook like 50 times in the last month. I'm like, why is Gio Ruggiero popping up in my friend requests? But anyway, because he can.
Right.
Why not? Who do you want, Jim?
Oh, this is tough. Give me Allgaier.
Justin Alligator.
Respect it. Ethan, floor is yours.
Hold on. I gotta see who the fuck. I gotta go back to the entry.
You didn't do your research?
Connor Zillich.
Zillich it is.
What the fuck? Why did you leave me Connor?
Well, I could say, why did you guys leave me Corey Day?
Because who gives a fuck about Corey Day?
Apparently Hendrick Motorsports when he's pulling into victory lane for the 2 out of the last 4 weekends.
Okay, first of all, you're gay. You're gay for Day. Second off,
Gay for Day.
That's show title.
Second off, it's White Girl Wednesday, and I want none of that bullshit.
It is his birthday, to be fair. If I didn't care for Caden and his sponsors, that would be the title of this podcast.
Skylar cannot root for a rival scumbag company. I'm the only one that's going to sell the single mother the half-dead Chevy Equinox. No one else.
Oh my god.
Skylar, do you know the urge that I get every time you guys post some fucking vehicle to say, man, that is the biggest
Oh my
shit
god,
I've
he's
ever
right.
seen."
He is right.
Oh, you guys should see the comments on the friggin' Honda Fit I put up.
Dude, the Honda Fit's junk.
Oh,
Thing is
the
the
rockers
biggest.
are for sure.
There wasn't a solid thing on that car.
I know the girl who used to own that is the best part.
Was she hot?
Well, that's what a fellow gym mate of mine would say.
Woo!
Thatcher.
No, this isn't even Thatcher.
Oh damn.
Um,
Me and Thatcher have just had a whole day. This whole day has just been one long conversation about cleaning the fenders, and the functional conversation literally ended at 9 o'clock, and it's just been us going back and forth of, yep, gotta do it. Yep, gotta do it.
oh, I feel so bad for Kamden right now.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, I got a Switch so that I can play Wii Sports, whatever it's called now, in my camper. I'm setting that up right now too before I gotta go to work in the morning.
Is that Nintendo Sports or whatever now, or whatever it's
I'm gonna
called?
keep calling it Wii Sports.
I mean, it deserves to be called Wii Sports. All right, Kamden, you kind of touched on it earlier, but who's gonna win the Coca-Cola 600?
I mean, for me, Tyler Reddick is due. He went out and won the first 3 or 4 races.
100%.
He's got a good
He
car.
won 3 in a row. It's now 5 for 12 on the year, something like that.
I mean,
Some stupid
he's
statistic.
good. He's good this year. Kind of came out of nowhere from last year, in my opinion. But, if I had said if anyone was going to win 5 races this year, it wouldn't have been Tyler Reddick.
I think the lawsuit being done definitely helps, and I know Reddick went through a lot personally last year too. So
Reddick's had a rough go of it.
yeah, no, he definitely has. He if anybody deserves to have the run that he's on right now, it is him. So,
Dude, what the fuck?
Mr. Jimmy B, who do you want for the Coke 6?
Let's see here.
Pick the wrong one, pussy. Your heart's telling you Eric Jones. I know it is.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is telling me Eric Jones. It's actually telling me Catherine Legg.
We're not at Darlington there, sir.
Someone asked me today, they're like, what about this woman that's running the Coke 600 and the Indy 500? I was like, by God, she'll definitely be there. What do
Hey,
you want me to say? She ain't winning.
she's got to complete the laps, and she did better than Larson.
Yeah, she's certainly going to be there. I promise.
Shit. Man, this is a tough pick.
Only Tyler Reddick is gone. There are other good options.
I know it's a tough pick.
You literally have Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Chris Buescher, Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney. You only have to pick one of them fuckers.
No, give me.
If it's any of the ones I just said, you're welcome.
That definitely didn't help at all.
It did not help.
Cody Ware!
J. Bill.
Jay Hill. What is Coca-Cola?
You know what? Give me Larson.
Oh, wow.
Man.
Dude,
Man,
listen.
really going out on one there, huh? Man, if I had one choice, actually, hold on, let me think about this.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me all that grief and then he's
Mile
like,
and
oh
a
man, I
half.
gotta think about this.
Oh, I don't know. Denny Hamlin?
Back-to-back weeks?
Yeah, no one's really been as fast as him at the mile and a half other than Reddick.
Oh, I don't
Ain't
want to
even
let
close.
the bias consume me, but I'm gonna let the bias consume me.
Tony
Give
Ware.
me Chase Briscoe.
Dude, are you serious?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. Just leave, please.
That's
At this
Lee.
point, you can
It was
go.
either Byron or Briscoe, and I
Oh,
picked Briscoe.
Jesus.
No Blaney?
No. See, Skylar has a massive hard-on for Chase Briscoe in the worst way for literally no reason. Like, Skylar, can you explain your Chase Briscoe bias? Is it just because I think Priest is better than him, so he must be good? Is that
No.
it?
So
That's-
I grew up rooting for Tony Stewart.
Oh,
Okay. So my two favorite drivers growing up were
Number.
Tony Stewart and Kyle Busch. Those
fuck. What
were
a
my
combo.
two. Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
combo. You didn't have very many NASCAR friends, did you?
A couple of them, but they all rooted for Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Jordan.
Literally every NASCAR fan in Canada roots for Dale Jr. or Jeff Gordon. There is no in between. None. It was one or the other. And
'Cause
then
it's
when
the
Gordon
only-
retired, they all went to Jimmy Johnson.
Well, it's because Jeff Gordon and fucking Dale Jr., that was the only merchandise that was fucking across the border, probably. They were the only
Yeah.
ones popular enough to go across the border.
I had seen a couple people with like Matt Kenseth and Carl Edwards merch when I was younger. That's really about it.
Dude, Matt Kenseth and Carl Edwards, for all intents and purposes, are the same man.
It's pretty
Like,
much.
there are a couple drivers that I like grouped with each other, and Matt Kenseth and Carl Edwards are one of those drivers. The other
1000%.
one is, bless his soul, Greg Biffle and Jeb Burton. They always melt together in my mind.
It would have been very ironic if they went into the Hall of Fame together.
That would have meant Kevin Harvick would not have gotten in. That would have been horrific.
Yeah, we even completely forgot to talk about that. So yeah, Harvick, Burton, and who was the other one that fucking went in? I can't even remember.
Those were the only two modern era ones.
Yeah, those were the only two modern era. But who?
That
the-
was the correct answer. They made the right choice.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes, that they did.
Bro, Lego Batman? Word.
Lego Batman. Jesus, I can't believe we're getting to an hour and a half through this, and we're just bringing up the Indy 500.
Dude. Fucking Alex Palou again. That's all you need to talk about. Fucking Alex Palou keeps winning my damn favorite racing series. Well, one of my favorite racing series. It low-key starting to piss me off.
Thanks, hybrid system.
It's not even the hybrid system. It's a spec car, and he's the best driver, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Pretty much.
So I'm gonna.
Well, speaking of which, Alex Palou is on pole for the Indianapolis 500.
David Malukas is second.
Third.
Yeah, there's. Well,
Could you
Who
not
knows
do that?
what's gonna happen with Alexander Rossi?
The fucker's getting in the car, dude.
Man, like that's.
Have you seen him? He said, "I'm coming back Friday."
Oh, I think my favorite part about it is that who was it? I think it was Connor Daly said that he texted him. He's like, "You feeling all right?" Alex Rossi texts him back. He's like, "Yeah, you ain't getting a seat this easily, fucker."
Rossi will be back. I have no doubt in my mind.
Here, let's see. How are we looking for the starting grid for the Indianapolis 500?
Santino Ferrucci, Connecticut native, B5.
Yes, second row. Pillow, Rossi, and Malukas make up the front row, followed by Rosenquist, Ferrucci, and Pato Award. Row 3 is led by Kiffin Simpson, Connor Daly, and Scott McLaughlin.
Can I say something?
Yes.
No.
Jimmy, you're wrong. Malukas will start second because Rossi's going to have to go to a backup car.
Okay.
He does have a point. Dixon, VK, and Sato on one row.
Takuma?
Takuma. Ed Carpenter, Helio Castro Neves, and Christian Rasmussen. They're on a row together. It's followed by Marcus Armstrong, then Marcus Erickson, and Christian Lundgaard. Will Power, Nolan Siegel, and Louis Foster. What a row that is. Ryan Hunter-Reay, Joseph Newgarden, and Roman Grosjean. Kyle Kirkwood. Hey, Catherine Legg out-qualified as Schumacher. Put her in the Hall of Fame.
And Graham Rahal.
That is
true. Well, who qualified better, Mick Schumacher or Graham Rahal?
Mick Schumacher.
That's right.
Who else we got? Graham Rahal, Dennis Hauger, and Jacob Abel. Stingray Robb, Kyle Collette, and Jack Harvey. I mean, Collette and Harvey got disqualified, but we don't need to talk about that.
With a name like that, it's a wonder he sucks. Stingray Robb, literally a name made for auto racing.
Literally. Yeah, obviously we had chaos in practice. Yeah, I'm just glad Rossi's all right because, like, damn. That was a big wreck. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That was
I got airborne.
I was gonna say I'm trying to pull it up here now. Here, share screen. There we go. Pull that up and boom. There we go. Start from the top here. Who is that in the back? Is that Grosjean who just said, "Nah, I want to turn into the fence right now"?
That was probably, knowing Grosjean, that was probably Grosjean.
Erickson hit him. There, wait. Now we're getting
that also makes sense. Playing a game of whack.
Oh, Pato, I guess Pato will be going to the back too.
Yeah. I'd have to wager.
And there's Grosjean, just like, I want to be part of the wreck too, you know.
Ooh. Spots.
All right. Well, obviously, it's the greatest race of them all. I love this race so much, but yeah.
Wiener is hard. I'm excited.
Kamden, yeah, how could you not be? Kamden, who will win the 2026 Indianapolis 500?
Now, I'm not a super big Indy guy. I'm gonna be straight up.
That's valid, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, you'd be stupid not to take Alex Palou.
I'm a big Newgarden guy.
Okay, that's fair.
Do I think he'll drive up to the front? Maybe. It'll be tough. But I gotta go with my guy. I gotta stay with Newgarden.
Fuck!
Oh no. Who's second? Is it me?
It is you.
David Malukas.
Damn it, he took the one I wanted. I really do think Malukas is going to win the Indy 500. I'm up next. Jimmy actually has last pick.
Wow, surprising.
Yeah. You know what? For the culture, give me Connor Daly.
What is wrong with you? Who the fuck is texting?
Yeah, it's below.
We really let Alex Palou just slip into Jimmy's lap.
How did he just have a generational draft night fall?
Because he's not gonna win.
Well, is he in the race?
Yes.
All right, he has a chance to fucking win then. Moving on.
So does Catherine Legg.
Okay.
You didn't pick her, did you?
Holy God. Well, I guess we can quickly talk about the Canadian Grand Prix and who we think will win that. Buddy.
Buddy.
I love how for guests I just have Terry currently. All right. Kamden, how well do you know Formula One?
Out of all the series, I know Formula One the best for sure.
Oh,
That is
I'm
surprising.
a big Formula One
word?
guy. I'm a big Formula One guy.
Oh, word?
Well, who's your favorite F1 driver?
Lando Norris. He's taking the win.
God.
Ethan's fighting some demons hearing that right now.
Oh, that is depressing. I was so excited there for a second. None of our guests like Formula One in the slightest, and the first one is a Lando fan. That's okay. We take the wins when we can get them.
He has become a little bit of a cookie cutter over the years. He wasn't like a funny guy in the past.
I agree.
I was a big Daniel Ricciardo guy, strictly for the culture, for the love of the game. He wasn't very good when he switched to McLaren, but he was a showman. You know, in the Red Bull, he was pretty good. Max Verstappen is like picking the Kansas City Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. Oscar Piastri is a good pick. I think one of the Mercedes is going to be up front for sure. I just don't know which one. Probably Antonelli. But Lando Norris is taking the dub.
Ethan's debating all of his life choices right now.
Tragic. No, I'm looking at fucking Donkey Kong Bonanza on the Nintendo store being so real with you guys. I'm confused as to how we got.
That is the title.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
Is Kamden just going off the exact opposite Ethan says about Formula One, and next thing he's like, "Yeah, I'm looking at Donkey Kong Bonanza."
I'm just scrolling through images on this page, just curious how Donkey Kong as a franchise got here. But anyway, that's beside the point.
that is the title. That is 1000% the title.
And then we got Devin, who's somehow in here, who just texted me, "I'll let you donkey my dong." Devin, fuck you, dude. Where are you even at? Is he even in here? Jesus.
Yeah,
Devin,
he is.
You can't say that, dude. You can't say that.
Simmer down, Bob.
There was a
Stop
child
it. His child. It's the only child present.
Jimmy, who do you want for the Canadian Grand Prix?
You know what? He hasn't let me down. Give me Antonelli.
Wow. I can't believe this. No way.
Listen, the last two times I fucking picked him, he's won, so.
It's either going to be Norris or Antonelli for sure.
Or Russell, I think.
I don't think Russell will be up front.
I'll stick with the original theme and take George Russell.
I think he'll be a top 5 guy.
Ethan, who do you want?
Am I leading F1 points?
By 1 point.
Oh, word. Give me fucking Oscar Piastri, dude.
How did I knew you were going to take that?
Because I'm picking Oscar.
We got McLaren versus Mercedes here.
We do.
Well,
Yeah.
Jimmy, we have been unwillingly put on the same team here for this one.
God damn it.
Man, that sucks for you guys.
I would honestly half love if McLaren just went and swooped away the title from Merck after everyone thought Merck was going to be.
No. I'm fine with Antonelli winning.
Yeah. Becoming the youngest world champion.
I would rather Antonelli win than Russell or Norris. I would rather Antonelli win anyone but maybe Piastri and Verstappen. Or
Alonso.
That one.
He's going so fast.
Easy fucker.
That Aston Martin is just rocket speed right now, eh?
That ain't Fernando's fault.
That is true.
Don't put that all on my boy.
We blame it on Honda.
We're not doing that either. I got 2 Hondas in the garage. You ain't doing that. That's the second point. Man, what is this Pokemon game we got?
Oh god, that we're at the point of the video where
No,
There goes the race.
we did all the picks, right?
Yep.
I mean, I already forgot who I picked for truck, so we're already going strong. I'm confident that Denny Hamlin's going to win the Coach
You picked
600.
SVG.
Oh, I'm so happy. Me and Jimmy aren't going to be sober by the time the checkered flag goes, so it doesn't matter. But it really does. It doesn't even matter who we pick because we will not remember. We're gonna go to bed and fucking what's his name? Fucking Cole Butcher's gonna win. I'm gonna be like, woo! I'm glad I picked Cole Butcher.
Woo!
Dude,
All it's gonna be.
if friend of the show Cole Butcher wins, it'll be a good day.
Dude, we're gonna be already fucking hammered. What more are we gonna do?
Call Thatcher Armberg.
There isn't much more up we can go from where we're gonna be.
Man.
What a treat.
What a treat to life.
What a treat. I went to Monadnock this weekend. I talked a little bit about my weekend. I did photography for Josh Baddock and Burt McDerby. What happened? I went to team dinner Friday night with fucking Josh, Jenna, Ben, Cam, Eric G, and fucking Burt. That was fun. Me and Josh pretty much went tarps up out of the fucking Chili's. Fucking shirtless all the way to the car.
Sounds about right.
That was a treat. We went to 5 different auto parts.
They saw a cardboard cutout of Carson Hocevar. Their lives are never the same.
No. There was this really skinny kid. Oh, there was this really scrawny, like, it was prom night. So probably, like, Skylar's height, a little bit skinnier. Looks about as young as him. Fucking kid walked out of the Chili's before us with his shirt off, and I look at him like, "Oh, I can do that too. I just won't be as pretty." And we got outside, and me and Josh took our shirts off, and we were walking, and we hear Brett say something. So that kid cat called Jenna, and the kid said, "Hey girl, you looking kind of cute." And Brett turned around and said, "Hey dude, you looking kind of cute." And the kid put the window up and drove away. So, we did not get into
awesome.
We did not get into a gay off in the Chili's parking lot, unfortunately. But
King of all places.
Can confirm the Chili's does create good memories.
Jimmy, I can't. Whenever I hear of prom and like a restaurant, I can't not think of the Chick-fil-A that we were at that one night. Like coming home from Seekonk.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dude, that was one of the funniest moments.
Oh my god.
This magic moment.
Oh my god. Well, Ethan, before I hand it over to you before we end the show, Kamden, do you have anything you want to add or before we sign off?
Monadnock is the next town over for me.
Oh, word? Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I knew that. I just wasn't going to say it.
I'm literally right over the border. I'm like 10 minutes away.
Oh, that's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty baller.
So if you need a hand early Sunday mornings doing race car things,
now. Yeah.
Now Ethan's going to roll up to Monadnock in a Lando Norris shirt.
No. They don't make Lando Norris shirts in fat guy sizes.
They don't make anything in fat guy sizes.
That's not true. I got a shirt right here.
I haven't been to Monadnock in a long time.
Dude, Monadnock it's not bad.
Monadnock is cool. I love Monadnock.
I don't know if you can read this.
Hell yeah.
Pistons, rods, and dad bods.
That's oh my god, it's Cletus McFarland.
Yeah, because me, Jimmy, and a few other people are going down for the Crown Vic race. No, Monadnock's cool. I'm trying like hell right now to get access to the infield, but it's not going so well.
Good luck.
I think I'm getting more pushback from the track photographer than anyone else. So.
Oh, MySpace.
10 out of 10. MySpace?
That's what the track photographer's saying.
Yeah, I can't let anyone else in there that get better shots. Hello. It's the easiest way. You know what I mean?
Well, anything else you want to add there, my man?
Thunder Road race is Sunday.
Yeah.
Thunder Road
Road is
race,
home.
the Memorial Day Classic. I am 50-50 whether or not I'll be there. Depends
I
on
will
who's
be
on.
there.
Depends on who's on pole for Cup, because I don't get paid to go to Thunder Road, and they upped their pit pass to $50. So I actually have bills to pay, so I don't know if I can go.
I'll be at White Mountain Saturday. Walls Ford Platinum Series opener for the 1764 Barn Grill late models, 100 laps for them. And then I actually just pulled the schedule up. Yeah, pretty much a regular night. Yeah. Kids division, Flying Tigers, the Springboard 100 for the late models, strictly minis, and mini late models. So
I will.
be a good night. Party it up a little bit out in the campground. Go to the Thunder Road Sunday for Memorial Day Classic with the VTNH Racing News crew. And then I have a tea time at 8 a.m. on Monday with some coworkers.
Oh, you'll be hammered.
I
No, the fuck I will not.
am going
I guess this
to.
is like a nice course or something, and they're getting me in on like a stupidly good price, $69.
Nice.
I'm gonna be at Star Speedway on Saturday doing photos for Josh Vadek. And that's probably the only racing I'm gonna do this weekend. Might go fishing on Sunday. Might just watch Indy and the Cup race, and then I don't know. I might work Monday. I might not. So we'll see.
Kamden, where will you be this weekend?
I got a busy week. Tomorrow, senior trip. And then Friday,
Where are you going?
Boston. We're going to an aquarium down there in the Museum of Science. Science of the
Sick.
Museum. And then Friday, probably going to go disc golfing. Been taking that up recently. That's pretty baller. Then I got another baseball game. And then Saturday, we're going to race. Sunday, we're going to race. And Monday, probably go disc golfing again since it's Memorial Day.
Just hopefully your school trip doesn't have the Boston experience that we had, and people just parking their car in the middle of the street on their way into Boston and just walking away and just leaving their car in the middle of the street.
That did happen. Yeah, no, that was very much something that happened. I forgot about that. I forgot about most things that happened that day in Boston.
Yeah.
I think my favorite. No, I'm not gonna say that on camera. What my favorite thing you said to me was. I'll say it off camera.
Nothing I say off camera should be on camera.
Especially like the episodes that aired before this year. Specifically that had to do with the New England Patriots.
Yeah, I know.
Just looking kind of clean, boys.
No, that's for the best, I think.
That is for the best. Before I hand it over to Ethan for the outro, Kamden, I just want to say thank you for hopping on. We definitely appreciate your time here today. It was definitely fun to learn lots about you. Hopefully we can help increase your audience a bit, get more people into the snowmobiling and dirt racing world. And we'd love to have you back on sometime, man. I doubt you want to be back on with us, dumbasses, but you're more than welcome to anytime you want, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on. It's been a blast.
Hey, our pleasure, man. Before I hand it over to Ethan, F the Knicks, go Cavs. All yours, Ethan.
All right, well, everyone, thank you for watching another episode of the Touchdowns and Track Limits podcast. As always, I swoop in the end to say that I was your host, Ethan, and watch the Coke 600. Fuck Denny Hamlin. Fuck Alex Palou. Watch the Indy 500. Have a good weekend, everyone.